What's the most unhinged reason someone wanted you put on a registry? I was bringing in groceries today when my neighbor from 2 houses down approached me, completely without preamble, and said, "I could have you arrested." I've never spoken to this woman. I don't know her. I only know where she lives because I've seen her in her yard. So, of course, I say, "I don't understand. I've never done anything to you. You showed my son your tits. I could have you on the sex offender registry." Now I'm like, WTF. I have never stepped 1 foot outside my house without proper breast coverage. Yeah, I wear low-cut tops and a couple of shirts that lace up the front and show an inch of skin between my breasts. But I don't walk around with my boobs on display. I tell this lady I have never shown my breast to anyone but my doctor, and that her son must be mistaken. Read lying, because that's not something I'd do. Well, he was walking through your yard last night and says you lifted up your shirt and showed him your tits. Guys, I wasn't outside at all last night. I was inside in my armchair playing Expedition 33. So, of course, I tell this lady that, and she fires right back with, "You did it through the window." Now, all the windows in the sides of my house facing the road and my left and right neighbors have opaque curtains or blinds. The back of the living room has windows with no curtains so my cats can look out, but my backyard has a privacy fence on all sides. So this kid, to have seen me at all last night, had to have been in my private backyard, looking in my open windows. I have eczema. It itches like hell sometimes, and sometimes I lift up my shirt and scratch my chest and back. This kid probably saw me scratching my boobs, which I feel comfortable doing in my living room because, again, privacy fences on all sides of my backyard, where this kid should not have been. I'm trying to explain to this crazy lady the setup of my windows and how I had no idea anyone was in my private backyard, and she's insisting I knew her son was there and gave him a private show, and I should be on a registry. She finished with, "Well, I'm going to talk to the police and see what they'll do about this." Do about what? Her kid is peeking in my windows? Her kid walking around my backyard without permission? Like, come on, lady. Can't a girl scratch her boobs in the privacy of her own home? If my kid went in another neighbor's yard and saw something they shouldn't have seen, I'd be having a talk with them about giving people privacy in their own homes and asking before exploring a yard. But nope, apparently I'm the devil for scratching a skin condition. Our local police force are mostly decent, and I doubt this is going anywhere. But it pissed me off. I guess now I have to watch out for this kid in my backyard every time I want to watch a movie with nudity, or walk through the house in my underwear to get something out of the dryer to wear. Update. So, I had a lovely visit from a local deputy this afternoon. Mrs. A neighbor lady made good on her word and called the police to report me for exposing myself to a minor. Long story short, the officer talked to both of us and her husband, and I'm in no trouble. And I have a better understanding of what's going on. The kid is AUDHD, and his older brother was the one he connected with best. Well, older brother got into a top college and went away for school, and kiddo was having a lot of trouble adjusting. Sneaking out and running away from home are 2 of his new problem behaviors, as is talking back and taunting his parents. The story the officer got from the husband, who seems to be a reasonable dude, is that kiddo snuck out the bathroom window and apparently wandered the neighborhood, including my yard, for about 2 hours until the husband tracked him down and brought him home. Mom and kiddo got in an argument, and at some point kiddo threw the mention of my boobies in his mom's face as a "you can't control me" move, and it escalated from there. Now you would think, great news, issue solved, right? Just a kid struggling with a big life change that he wasn't ready for. Mom still wants me on the registry because she thinks I intentionally flashed her son. Apparently she doesn't believe that it was just a coincidence that kiddo was in my yard when I had my shirt up. I'm in the southern USA. It's as hot as the devil's taint outside, and my bra makes me sweat right where a bad patch of skin is. I've been scratching my boobs like crazy lately. Come winter, it'll be my legs. I probably had my shirt up several times that night, so I'm avoiding the wife and having sympathy for the husband, because I get that this is a big family adjustment, and clearly his wife isn't taking it well. And I do feel bad for everyone involved because kiddo is clearly hurting, mom and dad are having a hard time, and the son at college probably feels bad for leaving his little bro. But come on, lady, don't take it out on your neighbor who just scratched her itchy boobs at the wrong time.